22nd. Today's live, which will be recorded, you can find it on my channel for those who will be wanting the replay. I'll be talking about the importance of showing up. Do you feel like you always run away when things get challenging? Do you feel like your fear of failure is holding you back? Do you feel like you always reach to a certain point and you feel stuck and you have to start over because something just happened? It is the fear of failure which causes you to shrink. It causes you to be stuck. Here's the thing, there's a thing called exposure therapy. And basically, it's exposing yourself little by little to the thing that scares you, to the thing that you're fearful of. So, what in your life are you currently pursuing, but you want to give up because you're fearful? You're fearful of the fear of failure. You're fearful of the fear of opinions. You're fearful because you don't want to look stupid. There is so much reason. This is what I want you to do. I want you to focus on the benefit. Ask yourself, if I follow through on this thing, how will it transform my life? What will happen as a result of following through? How will my life improve? How will I become better? How will I feel? When you do this, you are rewiring your brain to focus on the payoff. You are rewiring your brain to focus on what's in it for you, what will you achieve. And you're basically convincing yourself of why you should do this thing. When you practice this, what will happen is that you will start to show up for the things that matters. You will start to show up, pursue, and achieve your goals even though you are scared. What you will realize is that you will start to be resilient. No matter what is at stake, no matter the fear, no matter the pain, you will endure and you will persevere. This is the power of focusing on who you'll become and what you'll achieve. This is the power of showing up, and it will transform your life. I remember about 2 years ago, I had this situation that really made me so uncomfortable. And I applied this strategy, which I'm telling you. And what happened is I learned that I had a fear of failure and I had a fear of the opinion of others. So what I did, I set out on a daily mission to focus on one thing that has the fear of failure tied to it and the fear of the opinion of others. And every day I showed up and I did one small thing. The thing is, right, you don't have to climb the entire mountain. Just take one step every day and focus on your relationship with God, focus on what He's teaching you, and focus on what you're learning. This will help you to overcome your fears. This will help you to be persistent. When you do this, you will start to realize that you're very resilient, and the thing that you are fearful of, it's not that bad. Like, you will actually achieve it and you're like, wait, this isn't bad. Because fear magnifies what isn't true. And fear is one side of the story. Life is like a coin. A coin has two sides. Everything you do, there is one side that is telling you what isn't possible. And there's another side that shows you what's possible. But you got to go search for it. Life will only show you one side. The reason why you can't achieve anything. The reason why this opportunity isn't for you. But if you sit down and dig up the other side of the coin, which is, what is in this for me? Who will I become when I pursue this and achieve it? How will I improve? How will my life improve? How will I become better? And you start to realize, wait, the other side has good benefits. I am willing to sacrifice my discomfort for something that is comfortable in the long run. A lot of times we are caught up in instant gratification where we want to achieve our goals now, but we don't understand, right? We don't understand that we need to become a better version of ourselves to first achieve that goal and sustain it. Along the way, there has to be sacrifice. Sacrifice of self, your old way of thinking, the way of thinking that you aren't enough, the way of thinking to say, oh, I won't achieve this goal because I'm the first in the family to start a business, right? You have to mortify those way of thinking, and every goal you have has within it the capacity to birth a new you, a confident you, a you who believes in yourself. So when you are refraining from pursuing something that you're fearful of doing, you're actually hurting yourself and you're losing out because you won't realize what needs to die. You don't get to experience who you're becoming. You don't get to experience that you're actually capable of achieving the said thing. This is the power of showing up. This is the power of doing the thing that scares you despite uncertainty and despite the fear of the unknown. When you show up, when you do exposure therapy, you become a better self. You become a confident you. And you learn things about yourself that you can implement in the future. You become someone new, someone you're proud of, somebody that is confident, determined, resilient, someone who you know you can achieve anything you set out to do. This is the power of showing up. Happy Monday. I will see you tomorrow in my weekly live, and do apply this to your life. Share today's live replay with a friend who you know is struggling with self-doubt, who you know has greatness in them, but they are so caught up by their limitation. I will see you tomorrow in my